Are we being mugged off by game developers? We have microtransactions and DLCs. We have games coming out for 65 quid, and up to a year later, we're paying another 20, 30, 40. We've seen higher than that as well, to then get the rest of your game or extra parts of that game.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind, Dan, is Warzone. So you have a look, they do the season pass. You don't have to purchase a season pass, but what they make sure in showing you is that every time you finish a match, is that you go onto that ladder, that 1 to 100, and it's almost like if you'd bought the season pass, this is what you could have won. So you watch that, every game creeping up, all this content that you could have had if you paid some more money, but we'll just show it to you. It means nothing to you, but we still want you to see it. Not only that, because we're a nice company, we want to give you free gifts as well. So you get that little free gift. So when you go into the store, you have to go past all these skins, all these added materials that you can have just to claim that pathetic little free gift they put in there for you. It's that sort of stuff that annoys me. It's they're not grateful that you spend £65 in the game. They don't care about that. It's almost like actually selling the main campaign as a hindrance to them. What they really want to do is see if they can suck more money out of you. And that's my kind of view on it right at this moment.
That's exactly it, in my opinion, as well, is that, we're all stuck indoors. Most of us are now still stuck indoors. And gaming is definitely one of the only things we have as entertainment at the moment. I think most of us have run Netflix dry. The developers know this, right? They know that they can charge another 40 quid and people will pay it. And guys, we shouldn't have to be paying it. We shouldn't have to accept that actually a full game these days is 120 quid. It's not, if they sold it on the shelf for £120, would you have bought it? Probably not. I know I wouldn't. So the fact that they split this up across multiple transactions or try and get you to pay more later, it isn't acceptable. And we shouldn't be standing for it.
No, I completely agree with you. Because then what it does is not only are they charging you all that extra money, they can't even then deliver a game. So that £120, for example, like you just said, will give it to you in a buggy, glitchy mess.
Yes.
And that's how it arrives. So not only are you absolutely broke and living off baked beans on toast, you've now got a game that doesn't work, doesn't function. And that's how I view it. So it's frustrating. So you're paying for supposedly a top quality product, a game, a bit of entertainment, that falls flat in its face, causes irritation. That I just think is a little bit unacceptable. I don't understand. And the other thing I don't get is the biggest excuse with bugs and glitches is they'll go, we weren't able to put as much testing in as we would have liked. I didn't put much effort in either, my friend. I put the game into the console. I turned it on. I sat there, and within an hour, my game glitched out. So it seems like we sit there and go, like that excuse of we didn't test enough is enough for us to go, okay. Oh, but that's all right then.
Oh, well, that's fine then. No, yeah, absolutely. If you didn't have enough time for testing, delay your game. I know it's not as easy as that. I appreciate that there's probably stakeholders to keep happy and, there's business plans that, need to be taken into account when you do something like that. But you shouldn't be releasing your games in glitchy, buggy messes in the first place. You just don't do it.
I can't think of another product where people will give out broken material, first of all, to try out. We don't have an oven that may or may not cook your food for you, or a freezer that only freezes your fish but not your poultry. We don't expect that with anything else. That should be exactly the same with our games. You only release it when it's ready. Now, I understand that we may have scenarios. It's a complicated bit of kit where it may have a glitch or two. That's fine. But I'm really talking about messes, game-breaking messes. They should not exist, full stop. I know you wanted to talk about filler, Dan. I see. I don't mind it, but it's something that's a bit of a bugbear for you, isn't it?
Yeah, filler winds me up, people. And it winds me up because I think it is, in a lot of cases, lazy game developing. There's been many recent games that have come out, but I do believe Valhalla is just a game full of filler. Oh my God. Ubisoft shills, get in the comments now and have a massive rant at me. They're full of filler. It's got random characters in it, which make no sense. Just weird characters that, I don't know, my teddy bear's lost. Can you get it for me? Well, hang on a minute. I'm in the middle of pillaging England and claiming it as my own, and some random person comes up and goes, "You look like the chap that could help me find my missing candles. Can you help me with that?" It's all filler, and it's just bad writing. It's not just Valhalla, but it's the one that I've been playing most recently, so therefore it's the one that I remember. But this leads on to the whole concept as well of there not being any massive innovation in games of late. Games are coming out back to back every single year. Games like FIFA, Madden, NBA. Yes, it's a lot of EA Sports games. Even, games like Gran Turismo. It's a controversial one, but Kit, you said this, and in a degree you are right. Although they don't come out every year, when they do come out, you get a graphical upgrade. But that's about your lot. There's no real innovation in those areas. We need developers to try harder. To take their time making these games, because what I'm finding is that I'm getting bored of a lot of these franchises for the copy and paste ideal of how to make a game, and it's frustrating. This whole video is about us as a gaming community not accepting this crap anymore. We shouldn't be accepting this level of laziness in the games that are being given to us.